Hello, everyone, and welcome back to day number 2 of the Star City Games Team Modern Open Columbus. Let's get into it. Round 10. Here we go. Hopefully, we're not seeing all fucking Urza and Oko, but oh look, 2 Sultai Urza and a 4-color Wurza. You chodes. And then we got Mono Red Prowess and 2 Sultai Urzas. Big fucking surprise. Big goddamn surprise. Yes, we're watching the Mono Red Prowess deck, though. This is a cool deck. I do like this deck a lot. I am a fan of Mono Red, yes. This is known to be a fact. I will play it in Standard if it's Standard playable, usually. We got, the Arkham's Astrolabia, as my friend Christopher and I call it. The Astrolabia. Oh, look. Turn 1 fucking Labia and Emery. Great. What a balanced deck. Lightning Bolt. Dude, that's a beta Lightning Bolt. Okay, I fucking respect that. I respect that shit right there. Beta Lightning Bolts are fucking delicious. Très bien. I wish I had beta bolts. I used to have them like way back in the day. Back when like beta was only like a few cents more than like unlimited. And maybe like 50 cents more than like revised. They used to be worth like not very much. Half my dual lands were beta back then too, because they weren't very much more expensive. But not today. Today they're fucking turn 2 Oko. Turn 2 Oko. Okay. It's so fair. Ooh, he's using Arabian Night Mountains too. That's tight. That's tight. Those are almost as good as Beta Mountains. Beta are better because they're darker and they have fatter borders. You do get the Arabian Knife Scimitar symbol, which is cool, but oh, he's putting his creatures behind his lands. Bro, that's not how you play Magic. Yeah. Fucking put that shit in front. If you recall, the rule books in Magic that used to come in the starter decks, it showed you example of play. Lands behind creatures and everything else. Boom. Library, graveyard behind library. Boom. That's how you fucking play. Turn the Labia into an elk. Wait, turn the Soulscar Mage into an elk. Another Labia. Crash through. I believe it's creatures you control gain trample and haste until end of turn. And then you draw a card. What's up, bunny boy? Well, the video is only 8 hours long. The other one's like 11, so this one's actually shorter. The other one was 2 videos. 2. A 3-hour and an 8-hour. It's because it's only a top 4, not a top 8. And it's only 5 rounds. Instead of 6 rounds. They only play 14 rounds instead of 15 for these. Dude, you see he's rocking the beta bolts. So good. Turns out turn 2 Oko is pretty good. Busted ass nonsense. The sad part about this deck is it's so fucking incredibly easy to play. Like, there's no, like, sequencing. There's nothing. Like, it's not like Card Clan Ironworks where, like, you actually have to, like, learn the deck and, like, be very smart and quick about playing it. This deck is just stupid easy. It's just throw out a bunch of fucking free artifacts. Throw out an Oko. Make some elks. Take care of the biggest threat on the board with an elk. Turn your useless shit into elks. Yeah, I'm tired of Oko too. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, Urza too. Fuck Urza. But I mean, at least the Urza decks without Oko are like not by far the best decks in the format. Although they are oppressive. They're kind of Oko Urza Karn deck with 4 liquid metal coating. Yeah, baby, let's go. Yeah, the meta is just getting so warped around this crap. It's a travesty. Well, you don't even have to elk their lands, you just blow up their lands, because, like, Karn makes them into creatures and they're 0/0. And they die. Yeah, you can coding something and then elk it. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, why did they make Oko be able to turn artifacts into Elks too? Like, there's so many like little things on the card. You're just like, why the fuck did they do that? Like, they like so like thought in their little pea brains that it was gonna be such an underpowered card, so they just like gave it like so much loyalty and like gave it all plus abilities and like. Turns out they were wrong, dead wrong. You gotta wonder who like play tests for them. I mean, I know some of the people that do it, but like, how did that card slip by? Like, I don't understand. Dude, you like his all Arabian Night Mountains with his beta lightning bolts? That's fucking legit. Legit. I wish I had all beta lands again. I used to have all beta lands. I think I might have to get them again. Really going to ask a judge a question? Oh, we have Urza. We have Urza. It's only 7 people. I don't know, 3-drop planeswalkers are just super fucking dangerous. Like, they need to, like, thoroughly test 3-drop planeswalkers. Not haphazardly put them out. I'm not even a fan of planeswalkers in general. I've said this before. When they introduced planeswalkers to Magic, like, from then on it made, like, balancing sets so much harder. Like, planeswalkers are just like this whole new thing that are like, you know, have different ways to kill them, and like, yeah, you know, you have to have specific removal spells for them and shit. And like, then they just started like making like planeswalker slash creature killing spells because they realized they needed to have them. And like, yeah, it's just, it makes it so much harder to balance sets. Planeswalkers. It's so hard to balance planeswalkers. It's so hard to have just like a good planeswalker, because like most of the time they're either busted or they're garbage. Yeah, I don't either. I think there should be more ways to kill planeswalkers. 100%. Like there should be multiple. There should be answers in every color. Yeah, fries. What? That's like 5 damage to white or blue. I can't believe he's still in this game. But I don't think he's going to be in it much longer. I would have scooped a while ago. I like this red deck. I like Steamkins. I think they're cool. I mean, it's like a prowess combo deck. It's no more boring than like Storm or like whatever. It's kind of cool. I liked the one with the mono red Phoenix decks. Those were cool. I wonder how Phoenix decks would do against these Oko Urza decks. Cause like they can turn the like Phoenixes into Elks, right? But once they die, they turn into their Phoenixes in the graveyard again. So like they could just get them, bring them back again. I don't know. It'd be hard to see. I mean, like Thing in the Ice would definitely be garbage. Probably not good against Oko, because it would just get Elkified. But like Aria of Flame would still be good because it's a enchantment. But then I guess they would have like Abrupt Decay and stuff for it. It might be an even matchup. Who knows? Six construct coming in. Yeah, I don't know why this guy is still playing. Oh, he's finally had enough? Okay. Alright, let's look at some sideboard. Wow, he's got 4 Leyline of the Void. That's interesting. You like my monkey shirt? Monkey! These are like, what? Mandrills? You like my mandrill shirt? My mandrills. Thank you, thank you. It's interesting that he's playing Leyline of the Voids. Since, like, graveyard decks aren't really, like, that prominent at the moment. I guess there's, like, the Crabvine deck. I guess he's afraid of that deck. I'm guessing it's only for that deck. That's not going to do any good against this deck, because that just shuts off Emery, which is, like, kind of like whatever. Blood Moon's not really anything against them. A Braid is kind of like, ooh, you're killing one artifact. That doesn't really affect them. Bone Crusher Giant, not really a thing. Yeah, Sanctuary, yeah. It affects Sanctuary too, but that's not really like... You're giving up a card to, like, cut off them from using, like, Emery and, like, Sanctuary, which is, like, not that big of a thing. And then, I guess 2 Smash to Smithereens, because it does 3 damage. I guess you can bring those in. I really wouldn't bring anything in besides 2 Smash to Smithereens, it feels like. Like, does Red even have anything that's, like, good against this deck? I guess, like, Anger of the Gods, but, I mean, you're not going to play Anger of the Gods in a deck like this because you're playing creatures, too. And then the Oko deck is going to bring in 3 Fatal Push, which is great. Probably 1 Assassin's Trophy. Maybe a Tireless Tracker because it's a blocker. I guess Tireless Tracker is more for, like, control, but... Yeah. She's just going to bring in more removal. Oh yeah, Weather the Storm is, that's the Storm, gain 3 life. Yeah, she'll probably bring that in too, yeah, for sure. It's like a minimum of gaining 6 life, which for 2 mana, which is pretty... It costs 2 mana, right? Yeah, that card's pretty good. What set did that come out in? Alright, he's got Soul Scar into Runaway. He could potentially have a big turn here. Next turn. Oh, it's Modern Horizons, yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, that card's really good. I'm probably going to replace... I don't know. It's a really good card for a lot of life gain. It's really good against burn and, like, some other stuff. Yeah, well, she also has the engineered explosives, which is also good. I mean, he could hit at her for a ton with Soul Scar, but she's gonna be able to kill it. How good is just straight up Burn versus Oko Urza? Burn can just straight up beat it, can't it? Just a bunch of damage to the face. Yeah, why is he playing Soul Scar? Oh, because he wants to play the Bedlam Reveler. Oh, he has the win. He has the win. He has exactly 11 damage. That's crazy. Does he have enough to kick the Burst Lightning? No, Burst Lightning's 5 you have to pay. Oh, he doesn't quite have it. Alright, yeah, he does. Oh, yeah, 2 Lava Darts. Yeah, yeah. Burst Lightning and 2 Lava Darts. Yep. Boom. Suck it, nerd. I don't want to watch your stupid Warza versus Urza matchup. Why did it go over to this game? No. I want to watch the red matchup. There we go. Wait. Why didn't it show the start? I really hate how they're switching to different games. Why are they doing this? Pissing me off, Star City Games. Why'd you start doing it like this? .48 life with Weather the Storm, yeah. That's pretty gross. Yeah, I'm using What's the 3-cost green card that gains 6 life and you can get a land or creature back from your graveyard to your hand? It's instant speed. I'm using one of those in my sideboard for Infect and Bant Eldrazi. I like that card because it gets you get a creature back with it too. Or a land if you want a land, but Weather of the Storm definitely like gives you more life usually, but like it gives you like 6 to 9 life usually. But I like being able to get a creature back or a land. Yeah, Pulse of Marasa. Yeah, I like that card a lot. Sultai Teaching Reclamation. Yeah, snapping back. Pulse of Marasa, yeah. Oh, she like switched to food for something. What did she steal earlier? She probably stole his like something. Steam can or some shit. Does she just have like counter magic in her hand? I think she has 2 Metallic Rebukes. No, she has an Urza. Dude, I hate it when people shuffle this much. Like, seriously, dude. Oh my god. Is the 13th shuffle the trick? Like, what? Oh my god. You know, they say shuffling 7 times. I think they're required to shuffle 7 times at casinos. Because it's like, after 7, like, you're not going to randomize it any more than, like, you would after 7 shuffles. It's, like, statistically, like... And there's the people that think that, like, table shuffling is, like... It, like, randomizes more when you table shuffle, and it actually randomizes less. Yeah, I know. I really don't like it. I think things like that should get... People should get reprimanded for that. It's not, you know, up to you to take up a bunch of time in a game that's timed. Like, I think there are a lot of rules. Yeah, you can. That didn't used to be a rule. You used to be able to table shuffle every fucking game. No, I think there are a lot of things having to do with time and Magic that they're just way too lax on. I don't like how little enforcement goes into like time management for Magic. I think that's one of the biggest flaws of paper Magic. Yeah. And there's little to no enforcement on time. People typically do whatever the fuck they want and never get in trouble. Well, even if you call a judge, yeah, they're gonna come over and like they might start playing a little bit faster, but like there's not enough judges to come over and like watch each game, which is just a fundamental flaw in like paper Magic. Even though I like paper Magic more than playing it online. And look at how many draws, dude. Each of these teams has a draw, and it's because they're playing these fucking stupid Urza decks. Like, they're probably gonna draw this game, too. Maybe not. Yeah, control players are notorious for slow playing. Yeah, I played against a guy at F&M like a couple months ago that I should have called a judge on. I mean, like, it was F&M, so I didn't. But, like, it ended up where we only finished one game and he won it. And I'm just like, dude, like, if you're going to play a freaking control deck, you need to learn how to play it faster, or you shouldn't play it. Because it's really not fair for you to, like, take up, like, you know, 3/4 of the time, where I get 1/4 of the time. Which is why you don't see people playing Control very much on Moto, because Moto fucking times you. You get 25 minutes, that's all you get. So all these douchey people that play Control in, like, in paper Magic don't ever play it online because they know they'd fucking lose all the time. Yeah, combo deck players, yeah. Yeah, there was a dude at like Worlds, or it was at a Pro Tour, I think, in like, yeah, there was a Pro Tour in like 99 or 2000 or something like that, like really long time ago, where like the guy just took for fucking ever, because the guy was like, no, I'm not gonna like concede the game to you. Yeah. Yeah, they drew. Great. So you guys both get another draw. Good for you. Oh, wait, no. They get the win. Did they get the win? Because did those other players draw too? Ah, serves you right, fucking 3 Urza decks, you little sluts. Fucking play faster. Hacktoast the Unscarred. Dude, 6-1. Let's go. Attacks each combat if able. When he enters the battlefield, choose 2, 3, or 4 at random. What? Hacktoast has protection from each converted mana cost other than the chosen number. Okay, this is a fucking bizarre-ass design. Like, what? He's like a ball lightning, basically. Or kinda. Dude, that's kind of burly. That's actually kind of burly. You choose if you get like 4, then he's got protection from convert a mana cost every other number but 4. That's fucking dope. Actually, that's really dope, dude. This card is cool. I like this guy. This is the coolest card I've seen in the set so far. Definitely. Haktos. And his name is Haktos. Like, have you ever heard of Knights of the Dinner Table? Which is like the comic book about, it's like spoofing like tabletop gamers. And it's been around since like the 90s. But like all the best item is the Hackmaster plus 12. It's like all the like gnarly items have like hack in the name. Like it's just like funny like that. And like the Hacklopedia. Like the Hacklopedia is like the guide, like their player's manual or whatever. And like yeah, there's actually they made a role-playing game which is based on the spoof Knights of the Dinner Table, which is based on like actual tabletop, right? And there's a game called Hackmaster, which is like basically Knights of the Dinner Table style rules for a tabletop game. And I've played it before actually. It's actually really fun. And there's a board game that's based off of it too called Orcs at the Gate. Good stuff. Brings back memories. But Hackmaster is super fun. Like you can like when you create your character, like there's like all these like you can stack on like all these like disadvantages, like quirks and like, you know, negative abilities that give you like more points to like build your character, right? So like you can end up with all these like weird like allergies and shit to like orcs. Like there's all these weird things. Like I had one of my characters had disturbing sense of humor. So I had to like always like crack the worst jokes at the worst, most awkward times. I remember one time we fought a bunch of orcs and like I skinned one and like put its skin on me and was like, "Hey, look, I'm an orc." And like yeah, it's hilarious. Like there's so many like weird like quirks you can give your character to get like more points. You can have like gold allergy where like you're like allergic to gold. So you like can't carry gold on your character. It's pretty funny. Yeah, can I get silver instead? Yeah, but that's what you have to do basically. Like, you have to like just be paid in like silver or copper or like, I don't know if there's like electrum or platinum in Hackmaster. I don't remember. There might be. It's modeled after Dungeons and Dragons. All right, looks like we have Amulet Titan fucking going off. Turn 3. Or is this turn 4? Did he go first? Either turn 3 or turn 4. He's fucking doing it. Yeah, Hackmaster's a lot of fun. Yeah, Castle Garenbrig is super busted. Yeah, this deck got a lot of cards recently. A lot of good cards. Scooping them up. Oh yeah, I think Titan's super, super strong right now. With Field of the Dead and Castle Garenbrig and Once Upon a Time, like the deck got like way better, like way more consistent. Like think if Summer Bloom was still around. Damn. It's why people are on Tag Edge. Probably. Probably. Alright, sideboard. Titan's going to bring in what? 3 Mystical Disputes are good. Engineered Explosives is great. That's probably it. What do they put their second Field of the Dead in against? Do they put that in against the Urza decks? That might come in, yeah. And then Urza's going to bring in 3 Ashioks. Ashioks are also like a mainstay now in sideboards for both Valakut and Amulet Titan decks. Is Veil of Summer good here? Probably not. Damping Sphere is good. It makes it so they can't use their bounce lands as effectively, and they can only do one. They can't like. They can't Summoner's Pact and then Titan in the same turn, unless they have the extra mana. Yeah, Nature's Claim, I wouldn't bring it in either way. I think there's enough. I think 3 Ashiok, 2 Damping Sphere is good enough. Dude, I want to get those sleeves. Those are like the Halloween sleeves, right? That came out like 3 or 4 months ago. I want to get a pack of those. Those are badass. They don't last long, really. I have some of the Black Dragon sleeve pictures. The Vader. And then I have some of the Purple Dragon ones, and they seem fine. They seem just as good as like any other matte Dragon Shield sleeve. Yeah, Emery got damping in the graveyard. Yeah, that was a good hit. Good hit. Alright, let's see what he does. Oh, Ashiok. He's got all the hate. Oh, he might have a Mystical Dispute here. Boom, he does have a Mystical Dispute. Get wrecked. I've always liked the different various Ashioks. I think they were all like good, like standard playables, planeswalkers, and like fringe, like modern playable. It's pretty good design. Yeah, Ashiok's a weirdo. Is Ashiok a girl or a boy? They look unisex. Is this live? No, this is a video from Sunday. Genderless, yeah. Genderless Planeswalker. It's possible. Or what about Hermaphrodite? Boom. I could see Ashiok as a Herm. Hermy. Oh, he brought in Dismember, okay. Or maybe he main decks Dismember, I don't know. There's like one on the sideboard or two. Alright, he plays Damping Sphere off Emery. Okay, he brought in Tireless Tracker. Didn't know if he was going to bring that in. Tireless Tracker seems kind of bad against Oko, but... yeah, it does keep the counter, so I guess that's good, but... yeah, of course he plays Oko immediately and Elkifies it. Dude, I missed Modern like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, Modern was so great. It was so wide open. Like right before Phoenix. Those were good times. It's like 30 different playable decks. Yeah, it was like Arclight Phoenix came out. I like Archmage's Charm. The card's awesome. This looks pretty over. Alright, he's had enough. Yeah, it was like it was like Phoenix was like the first card that like warped the format after a long time. And then what came out? Oh no, actually before that it was Card Clan Ironworks. It was the creature that came out in like what, Kaladesh? Scrap Heap Scrounger? Or no, Scrap Trawler? It's Scrap Trawler, I think. That thing came out and made Card Clan Ironworks a thing. That was like Kaladesh or Aether Revolt, one of the two. And then Phoenix came out in I can't remember what set Phoenix came out in. It was it set after Dominaria? No, it came out in Ixalan, right? Big Teferi and Opt didn't really like warp the formats. I mean, they're good, but like they didn't like warp the formats. It was mostly like the Scrap Trawler that warped the format pretty big. Phoenix warped the format, and then Hogak I think was the next thing that came out that severely warped the format, and Urza, and those are in the same set, and then Oko. Yeah, well, that's pretty much what the the consensus is when mid-range decks are playable and good, like Jund or like Abzan or any of those decks, then the format's healthy. When mid-range decks are no longer playable, like right now, or like they haven't been for a while, then the format's not very balanced. Because right now it's pretty much all what? Combo and aggro. Like control and mid-range are kind of like unplayable. But it's really just mostly combo right now. Yeah, those are all combo decks. Yeah, I guess Death Shadow is like a mid-range deck. And it's like okay now. Yeah, what would you call humans? Humans isn't really a mid-range deck. It's kind of like aggro. It's like aggro combo kinda. I don't know. Yeah, I would call it more combo or more aggro. Alright, he Archmage Charm countered the Zuza. And then he played Ashiok. Seems pretty good. I guess the Bant Snowblade decks are mid-range decks, kinda. They're like mid-range with a combo, with like a small combo in it. But then again, I don't think Bant Snowblade is a very strong deck right now. Yeah, I guess Snowblade could be considered control too, kinda. I think of it more as mid-range, but because it doesn't play a whole lot of counter magic, it's mostly just like value. It's like a Jund deck, but different colors. Oh, is there an actual control deck version of that deck? I don't think I've ever seen anyone play that. Just because, like, you don't even have to because Oko's so busted. So what, are you talking like a heavy Planeswalker version where it's like Oko, Teferi, Jace, and like counter magic and stuff? Yeah, I haven't really seen that. But it seems like that's not good against, like, the Urza decks. Or like the Titan decks, that doesn't seem great because it just doesn't have fast clock. I don't know who those people are. Are those pros? This tireless tracker is doing some work. Side questing. Yeah, questing beast is alright. I mean, Oko still just shits on questing beast because elks can block questing beasts. And you can just elkify the questing beast and it loses all of its abilities. Gets exactly the card he needs. Oko off Urza. Busted. Yeah. Manning mystical disputes. I'm surprised he didn't elk the tireless tracker. Yeah, I can't believe he didn't elk it, and like he's letting him draw like 2 more cards off of it and make it bigger. I already had the dismember for Urza. Yeah, huge creatures with counters on them is what can bitch slap Oko. Like the counter or the what's it called? The hardened scales affinity. Like if it gets some big counter creatures, like this deck has a hard time dealing with it. Oh, he's getting zombies now. Yeah, this little combo with balance lands he's got going on right here is pretty disgusting. He gets to draw like 2 extra cards a turn and make 2 zombies every turn. Emery and hardened scales, yeah. Because you can just like sack like your hanger back or whatever and then just like bring it back again. Sack your Arcbound Worker, bring it back. Ravager. So now he Vesuva the. He's not going to counter the Mystical Dispute? Why not? Or counter with Mystical Dispute? He has a Mystical Dispute in his hand, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he does. Well, he can't stop the EE. Mystical Dispute only makes you pay 3 more. He's going to put it on 0. Yeah, I think that was a misplay. I don't think he should have let him bounce the tireless tracker and draw card. Why would you do that? So he draws Emery. So lucky. Grim Flare, yeah. Abzan. Abzan disappeared like so long ago. I was gonna build that deck too. That deck was really cool. It was better than Jund for a long time. Until like Renin 6 and Bloodbraid. He had like Lingering Souls and stuff. Yeah, that deck was dope. Yeah, White's weak right now because like the sideboard cards like Rest in Peace and Stony Silence aren't very good. Like they don't do anything really to the fucking Urza decks or any of the combo decks that are being played right now. Because normally White has like the best sideboard cards, but right now it like doesn't matter. Oh, the middle player won. We didn't even get to see the rest of this game. Okay. Although I think the Titan deck would have won. Ooh, Thassa. Beginning of your end step, exile up to one another target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under control. Tap another creature. She seems alright. She's alright. The White God seems the best because he costs 3. Alright, Slate of the Ancients. Is this the bonus card you get? Oh, that was out of some weird fucking... Alright, here we go. Round 12. Sultai Titan versus Storm. Let's go. Let's go. The double Storm. Oh, and it's Caleb Shearer himself. Let's go. On the play. You think those are the two best Storm players in the world? That's a lofty claim. What about like legacy Storm players? Different categories? Okay. Legacy Storm is disgusting. It's a sweet deck. That is a really fucking sweet deck. It's a very expensive deck, too. It's like 5-6 grand. No, they don't even... Half the time, they don't even Thoughtseize you. They just, like... What is it? Cabal Therapy. So they just, like, have to, like, sack a creature. Or they'll double Cabal Therapy you for 1 black mana. You heard Lands was dying? I don't think Lands is bad. I think when Ren and 6 was out, it was really good. Although, was it better than Teamer? I don't know. But I think it's still good against, like, the, like, Miracles deck. I think it's good. I think it's still a good deck. Dude, fuck Top. I, like, didn't start playing Legacy until they banned Top. I, like, refused to play in a format with Miracles Top. Fuck that. That card should have never been allowed. Ever. Like, talk about a time waster. Like, that card, like, people took so long on their turns, just, like, topping, like, 1,000,000 times. It's like, dude. Oh, he's going off. He's going for it right here. Let's go. Give me those counters. Oh, give me my counter. The Caleb Shearer Storm counter. It's so awesome. It's got the beanie on there, too. He's got the beanie. Gotta have the beanie. It's a pretty dope card. That might be the coolest card that they made for a player. The Storm counter card. He's just like lightning all like dancing in his hands. It's pretty dope. Yeah, he's definitely got it. Yeah. He's like, oh, okay, I'll scoop. Oh, they're on the same team. A lot of times they can do it with 1 mana after gifts. I don't know. It depends on like what's happening in the game. How many like thing, and if they have like multiples Electromancer effects, etc. All right. Sultai Titan's gonna bring in 3 Assassin's trophies. 2 Veil. If he's smart, he's going to bring in 2 Veil. I'm assuming he knows that gifts ungiven targets a player, so you can Veil that. So that's real good. Ashiok Dream Render seems really good against this deck, too. Mystical Dispute, those probably come in. Dismembers. Maybe he doesn't bring in the Assassin's Trophies, he just brings in the Dismembers. So yeah, 2 Dismember, 2 Mystical Dispute, 2 Ashiok, 2 Veil. Seems good. Does he bring Tireless Tracker in here too? For like a faster clock? I don't know. Those 8 are definitely going to come in. And then for Storm, he's going to bring in... Does he bring in Aria of Flame? Yeah, I think he brings in Aria of Flame. Then, like, does he bring in Assassin Trophies because he knows the sideboard? He probably does. It's kind of a weird, like, sideboard action going on. He probably brings in the Spell Pierce, too. Maybe empty the Warrens. Since Empty the Warrens doesn't target because of Veil of Summer. It'll be interesting to see. What does Ignite Memories do? I don't know what this card does. Alright, here we go. Explore. Oh yeah, that's what that card does. I totally remember that card, yeah. It reveals a random card and it deals damage to them equal to the converted mana cost, and it's got Storm on it, yeah. And it costs 5, yeah. I would assume he's not bringing that in against Veil of Summer. Yeah, so he brought in the Dismembers. I figured he would. He probably brought in some number of Assassin's Trophies. I don't know. Yeah, high mana cost stuff. Funny. Is that Electabuzz? That's like that Pokemon on the Goblin Electromancer. Did someone draw that on there? Get in there for 2. No, he's not going for it, even though he has the Titan. If he has interaction, he's got Veil. And he might have a cat. He looks like he's got, what, 2 Titans? Oh, he did bring in Tracker. Oh, no, that's Oko. Never mind. Looks like he's got 2 Titans, Oko, Ashiok. Okay, Ashiok was a good draw. He's not going to play... Oh, he can't play Ashiok. He's got no blue mana. Alright, he's going to Veil the Gifts. Oh he's got the remand. Oh, he's remanding the gifts. Okay. Yeah, I think he just wins here. He's got Baral and Electromancer out and like a handful of cards. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad you have that greedy land base. Playing Ashiok's not so easy, is it? Yeah, he's Dunsky. Well, play the Ashiok for one. If he had played the Ashiok, he could have won. He could have been in it. If he had had another blue or black mana, he could have played the Ashiok, and then he would have tried to remand the Ashiok, and he would have played Veil of Summer, which would have nullified the remand. Ashiok would have hit the table. He would have used Ashiok to remove his graveyard. But at that point, yeah, he could have attacked it, but Ashiok would still have one loyalty, and then he could have played Titan on the next turn. And grabbed, like, Bojuka Bog if he needed to, or whatever. Yeah, if he had just had another mana, he probably could have won this game, because Ashiok's pretty powerful against Storm. Alright, we got Bant Snowblade versus Soul Titan. And there she is, Miss Stoneforge herself. Everyone thought that was going to be all OP. Nope. Wish we had Jite. Yeah. Unfortunately, if Jite's in the format, then you can kiss all, like, creature decks goodbye. Kiss them goodbye. Good? You don't like creature decks? Why? You dirty planeswalker lover? All the Titans and Urzas with Jite? Yeah. Boom. Feast or famine. Feast and famine, rather. That sword's so juicy, though. Fucking the juice. The juice is loose on that one. A little one, too. With a fucking big ability. What's happening? Oh, is it just over? Oh, yeah, they both Storm players just 2-0'd. Get wrecked. Alright, round 13, let's go. The old deck decks? Well, they still do that at, like, Mythic Championships. Wait, you put Chalice on 0? Is that actually good against Amulet Titan? Oh yeah, it hits Summoner's Pact and Pact of Negation, but... Chalice just isn't very good against Amulet Titan. Do you know what's even better? Thought-Knot Seer. Thought-Knot Seer is so good. It's the fucking money shot right there when you fucking have that. Me playing Bant Eldrazi, I just love that money shot. It's so good. Into like turn 3 Reality Smasher. Oh, baby. Going for 9 on turn 3 after like taking your best card. Oh, it feels so good. So good. You can also like turn 1 Breeding Pool Hierarch into like turn 2 Temple Thought-Knot. Playable in Legacy with better lands. Yeah, that deck's like not really played right now though. Just because like Oko's like, yeah, that's a nice big Eldrazi that's now a 3/3 elk. That does nothing. Yeah, it's a really nice elk. Yeah, it feels so bad playing Bant Eldrazi against any Oko deck. You're just like, fuck this, dude. All my awesome creatures that are expensive that I'm actually paying mana for. Dude, I never noticed on the Modern Masters Engineered Explosives, it's fucking mirrors that are getting blown up. I totally never noticed that before, and mine are all that version too. My 2 Engineered Explosives are the Modern Masters ones, and it's totally like a bunch of mirrors getting blown out of the fucking water. That's awesome. I like that picture even more now. I like it better than the original art. The original art looks weird. It's all colorful. I mean, the one cool thing about the original artwork is there's like Loxodon. Because that was the set that, like, the Loxodon came out. Like, the Smiter and stuff. So it's, like, blowing up all the Loxodon or some shit. But it's kind of a cluttered picture. It looks kind of weird. The other one's cleaner. And it's just like, boom, it's just showing a huge explosion. Gotta respect the huge explosion. It's very like Akira. Neo Tokyo explosion right there. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Alright, Mr. Titan's coming to play. So Mycosynth Lattice will not win here, because Mr. Titan has something to say about that. Although he's probably going to go get Ensnaring Bridge, right? Let's see. Primetime can't attack. He's wearing a DBZ shirt. Dude, I need to watch Dragon Ball Kai again. I haven't watched it in so long. Dude, Dragon Ball Kai is fucking legit. Would he have EE and Eldrazi? In Bant Eldrazi, I play EE. Yeah, he's got bridge, of course. Anyone who plays Karn plays one bridge. Always. Dude, the original artwork is like where it's at. Dude, the quote, I expected a fight, but I didn't expect it from the building itself. Gerard. Dude, whatever happened to Gerard? I loved, like, the Magic lore when it was, like, not all about the fucking Planeswalkers and shit. Like, fuck the Planeswalkers. Like, they had awesome characters, like, before the Planeswalkers that were just, like, normal people, like, that had done extraordinary things, like Gerard and, like... the crew of the Weatherlight. And like the lore was much cooler back in the day. Meddling Mage. Yeah, Meddling Mage is a cool card. Yeah, no one can get a spell in Edgewise, yeah. Oh, got that Rex Age, though. The timely Rex Age. Gross. So gross. Meddling Mage and Stoneblade in Legacy? That's interesting. I've never heard of Meddling Mage being used in Legacy. Oh, in Modern? That could probably be good against a couple decks. Wouldn't it be better to name, like, what gets rid of the sword, though? Like Rex Sage or Trophy. I don't know, I guess there's 4 Titans in the deck. Okay, so in the story, in the lore, is it Liliana who beats Emrakul in that one set where the second Emrakul comes out? Like, my next question is then how the fuck does Liliana beat Emrakul? Like, isn't Emrakul just, like, the ultimate badass? Like, let's think about this real quick here. Like, Emrakul would bitch slap fucking Nicol Bolas. And he's, like, the most powerful planeswalker. Oh, yeah. It took, like, all the planeswalkers to do it, right? They pulled, like, a group effort. Alright, sideboard. Titan's gonna bring in what? Tireless Tracker? Seems good. Another Field of the Dead? Dismembers? Yeah, probably 3 Dismembers. 2 Tireless Trackers. Oh, Tech Edge might come in. Field of the Dead? Sure. And then, oh yeah. We have Eldrazi-tron, which has all 1-ofs for Karn. I don't think Spatial Contortion's necessarily good. I don't think he's gonna port in anything. Emrakul the Promised End, yeah. I think I played a Grand Prix when that deck was in. But I was playing Sultai Energy, I think. You're sad. She was kind of OP. And why is it a she? Emrakul should be an it, right? Like, just asexual. It should be like an asexual fucking monstrosity. Like, it's some fucking Cthulhu monster, dude. Like, it doesn't have a sex. Come on. That thing reproduces through fucking mitosis. Just splits into two after like a million years or some shit. SFM? What's SFM? Oh, Stoneforge Mystic. Well, they're both that race, right? Well, they're both that race. They're the what's that race called? They're the fucking core, yeah. So did he Chalice on 0 again? And then he Rex Sage the Chalice? Okay. Yeah, straight what? Liquid metal coating, yeah. It's not bad. Seems pretty good. If you mean pick up speed, you mean won't be playable because Oko's getting banned next Monday. Then yes. Oh, he's got the double amulet. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's some dangerous shit. Although shit, if he has Tron here, he can go get Mycosynth Lattice and that's GG. Dees. The Dees. Okay, he's going to get Mycosynth Lattice. So he has Tron. Like, why did you take like 10 years figuring this out, bro? Or he could have packed a negation, but okay. Let him pack the negation. He loses on his turn. Loses. Can't pay that 5 mana during upkeep, sucker. Dude, what? Dickman, dude. Fucking hurry up, bro. Play the fucking Lattice already. What is wrong with you, dude? This fucking guy, dude. Dude, what are you doing, bro? Let's get the 2 other people over here to talk to me how if I play Lattice I win. What is happening? Yeah, even if he had Pact of Negation, dude, do you not know what the fucking card does? You gotta pay 5 mana during your upkeep. He had 4 mana. The deck does not play Simian Spirit Guide. I'm gonna bitch slap that guy, dude. Yeah, same here. Oh, I guess he could have had Nature's Claim and he could have floated the mana and then Nature's claimed it. But he had the Chalice of the Void in his hand, so it's like, dude. Chalice on 1, Lattice. GG. Maybe he was contemplating if he had like some 2-cost artifact removal. But like, what would that be? That would be like Dissenter's Deliverance, which is only played by Infect to get around Chalice of the Void. Wow, he's got it all. Azusa and Vigor. Amuleta. No, he did spend too much time thinking. There's no other card it could have been besides Nature's Claim. That's like the only card that gets played for artifact removal in green, unless you're playing Infect. I mean, Force of Vigor, but like Force of Vigor you can't use against Mycosynth Lattice because it turns all the cards in your hand colorless. Oh, he did bring in Warping Whales to kill Azusa? Okay. Warping Whales work hard. Yeah, it's like colorless removal. Like, what sorceries do they play? Oh wait, I guess Warping Whale's main deck. Because it was Spatial Contortions in his sideboard, wasn't it? I guess he had no better card. I guess it's just better than Spatial Contortion. Because it still kills both the Sakura Tribe Scout and Azuzas, just like Spatial Contortion does. And you can also maybe do something else with it. I don't think the Amulet Titan deck has any sorcerers in it, though, does it? It's all instants, I think. No, I don't think it plays Explore. Just the, like, Sultai version plays Explore. The one that's just like the Zombie Maker. Yes, Mind Stone. Wow, he had all the tech, but he doesn't have the lands. He couldn't even use Azusa. He had like no more lands in his hand. Thought not. Best card against him. Oh, Dismembered. Two 0-cost spells he can't play. Feels bad. Although if he top decks a Titan here, he can play it. He can play it. I know he top deck Azusa. Azusa. Lost but seeking. Azusa. Azusa. It's actually pronounced Azusa. 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 Wait, why didn't you play the Reality Smasher, huh? I respect trying to use the counterspell, regardless of the chalice. I always do the same thing. Hope they miss the trigger. Alright, dismembers the Reality Smasher. Buys himself a couple of turns. Needs a Titan. He's at 1 life. Let's go. Alright, he's grabbing the pact if he draws like Rex Sage or something. Nah, Warping Will, make a 1/1. Attack for 1. Boom, there it is. Boom goes the dynamite. Boom goes the dynamite. I think Devoted Devastation's about to lose here. God, Urza's so stupid. They should have made him an artifact. He's got the, like... Come on, he's got to be like, you know, what's his name? Sasori. He's like an actual, he's like a construct himself. But he's just like a really good one that looks human. So he can be immortal. I mean, like, when I think about Urza, that's what I think, right? Come on. Oops. Round 14. Let's go. Wow, 3 Simic Urzas versus Titan Urza. So good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So happy with this. So happy. We're gonna play some artifacts and some Okos and Urzas and Emrys. So fun. So fun. I love it. So fun. Oh, turn 2 Oko. So fun. So fun. Yeah, decisions. Oh, you're gonna play that land in your hand? No way. And then play the Urza? No way. Get countered, bud. Matt Nass, you used to play Carcline Ironworks so quickly. Yet you play this deck so slowly. Boom. Elkify the labia. Get in there. Hot, wet, Oko on Oko action. Those fucking 6-pack abs. I'll fucking motorboat those abs. Ooh. Get in on that. So I'm guessing the Simic Urza has way more counter magic in it. Maybe not. Probably though. So this deck's probably more suited for like the mirror match or the other Urza decks, and less suited against other decks. Labia. Steal that Urza. he's playing Ice Fang Quaddles. Swaps the Labia for Urza. Not a bad trade. Too bad you lose Oko here. I think you did. I think you did, Baumeister. I think you did. All right, he's got the spell bomb, but not generally what you want to be doing is bouncing Quaddles. Some value, but he has to keep his Oko on the board or he's just fucking done. Oh, is he swapping the Labia back? Nope, he's giving him a food. Alright, he's not going to bother bouncing anything because he don't want to sack his Gilded Goose too. Yeah, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Like, it wouldn't be that bad if they actually played at a fucking reasonable pace. I don't understand why these assholes can't play faster. This deck is not that hard to play. It really isn't. Like, it's not like you got a lot of options, Baumeister. You got one fucking card in hand. Dude, why did he make a food instead of making an elk? Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. This is fucking unbearable. Like, there's no way he's coming back. Like, there's no way. Yeah, you lost. Alright, sideboard. Yeah, Blood Moon seems useless. Veil of Summer seems good. Those are gonna come in. Anger of the Gods. Yeah, I think Anger of the Gods comes in this matchup too because it can just clear all the Elks out. It's kind of an option if you're behind. I think he brings in Anger of the Gods, right? It seems good. You can kind of control, mitigate damage, and thus win the board back. 2 Mystical Disputes are going to come in. Experimental Frenzy, is that coming in? Experimental Frenzy might come in. And Disdainful Stroke. And then he's going to bring in, what, 2 Dismember, 2 Veil of Summer, 2 Mystical Dispute. Damping Sphere. He's got Damping Sphere in the sideboard. I think that's only for, like, the... Not the mirror, but the... Oh, and Pithing Needle's going to come in. That's probably only for the... You know, Titan matchup. I don't think he'd bring that in against the mirror. Alright, here we go. Oh, he brought in Grafdigger Cage? What? To fight Emery? That seems weird to me. Grafdigger only shuts off Emery. Yeah, Grafdiggers doesn't even stop Mystic Sanctuary. So you're stopping 1 card in their deck. I don't agree with that. I don't think that's a worthy sideboard card for this matchup. Veiled. Veil's so good. Card is dirty. Dirty. Oh, look, your Grafdigger's Cage just got elked, too. Completely negated. Yeah, I think Grafdigger is a horrible sideboard against this deck. Battle the Yokos. Bunny, stop discouraging me. You're supposed to be my hype wagon, alright? Like, it's so good. It's so worth it. You're supposed to be my hype bunny. Hype bunny! Oh, here comes the frenzy. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Battle of the Yokos. Third time's a charm. Hopefully there's not another land on the top. Dang, running him. Dude, he's got all these ways to just like switch out the top card. Fetch lands, Astrolabia, Emery. Dude, this game's so hype. So good. But the other games right now are just as hype as this one. Great. Just great. I don't like how they changed the top of the cards for legendaries. Why'd they do that shit? I don't like it. Don't like change. Okay? We fear change. Yeah, it's just not... It's kind of uggo. I don't like it. Excuse me. Pardon me. Have faith, Bunny. Have faith. Believe. Believe. Because you know they're like holding out because they don't want the sales of fucking Throne of Eldraine to go drop out. Because you know, like, the second they ban Oko from Modern, is like Throne of Eldraine is just gonna not sell anymore. I mean, there's still some good stuff in the set, but he's the money card. Well, let's eat some food, prolong the game, eat some fucking food. God, food is such a dumb fucking addition to this set, dude. What a bad idea. Make the games go longer with life gain. We're gonna push this hype wagon forward a little bit. Alright, cool. Matt Nass won. That's actually kind of surprising. Through Experimental Frenzy. I guess he just didn't hit anything. Oh, he finally destroyed it. And then started playing stuff from his hand. Wasn't good enough. He had whittled him down too much. Alright, that's great. Dead. Get out. Get out. Alright. Let's look at the team. Soul Titan, Urza, Amulet Titan, Amulet Titan. Okay, that's cool. Amulet Titan, Urza. Storm, Titan. Snowblade, Titan, Urza. Okay, at least it's not like all Urza decks. Alright, here we go. Storm versus Titan. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, what do we got going? What do we got going? Got some storming. Some storming off. Not really. He's stuck on 2 lands. Feels bad. Alright, we back. We back. Ooh, found the third land. Brawl. Oh, we going for it, baby. Got back right at the right time. We going for it, baby. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, this is over. This is fucking Dunsky. This is Dunsky, bro. In the books. Oh, and he had the Crater Hoof Behemoth next turn. Get wrecked. Storm says, You didn't say the magic word. Bunny. You didn't say the magic word. Okay, dude, it doesn't matter what you pick. Are you kidding me? He's got a million fucking mana. And he can just flashback Past in Flames again. People don't realize that. It's just like, yeah. All that stuff that he just got. Oh, flashback Past in Flames. I can cast all that stuff again, too. Force of Negation, Past in Flames. No, they play two of them, right? I think they got two of them. Oh, why is it showing this game? No. No. Sideboard. Two Ashiok, two Dismember, two Mystical Dispute, two Veil of Summer. Maybe Tyler. I don't know if Tyler Striker is good in this matchup. I'm going to say no. Shows 8 cards. And then Storm's going to bring in Aria Flame? Empty the Warrens? Actually, Ignite Memories might be good in this because he's playing like Titans and Spell Pierce you can bring in. He's playing Titans and Crater Hoof Behemoth. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. That's probably strictly for like the Tron mashups. I don't know. Although it seems like Tron is a good matchup for you. Oh, I guess it's for Eldrazi Tron. It's probably for Eldrazi Tron because of like Chalice of the Void. I don't know. All right, here we go. Arboreal Grazer is a pretty strong card. Do you love Force of Negation? How much do you love it? Eight out of 10. Okay. I mean, I think it's decent. I don't think you ever want to play more than 2 of main deck. Maybe 1 sideboard. I don't think you ever want to play more than 3 in your 75. And I don't think you ever want to play more than 2 main deck. Yeah. But Modern's not really a format where you need a lot of free counter magic. I mean, it's needed in Legacy. I don't think Force of Will is broken. Honestly, I don't think if Force of Will were legal in Modern, I don't think it would be overpowered at all. I mean, it would be good for like combo decks, like protecting your combo decks, but like it also works against combo decks. Like it's the one thing that shuts combo decks down. Counterspell in Modern. I don't know if Counterspell would be OP in Modern. I mean, Counterspell isn't even really played in Legacy, right? It's only in, like, Miracles, and it's only, like, a 1 or 2 of. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think Counterspell is broken. And you have Disdainful Stroke, too, which is, like, Counterspell. Yeah, Counterspell is just too old to be in Modern, right? Like, it never got reprinted before 8th edition. Or after 8th edition. Or 8th edition or after, rather. They could reprint Counterspell at some point. I don't... It's not like a broken Magic card. I kind of want the Counterspell playmat. It's pretty dope. Well, like there's something to be said for just single blue. So leak and like disdainful stroke might not disappear because they're only one blue to cast. Like I wouldn't replace disdainful stroke with counterspell in my Bant Eldrazi deck because I don't necessarily ever have two blue to cast that. I typically only have one blue. So I don't even think it would make those spells irrelevant. And then you still have like Spell Pierce, which is 1, and Spell Snare, and which is 1, and Dispel, which is 1, and yeah, Knot's terrible at that point, but who cares? Okay. Whatever. Ooh, the Aria is out. Let's go. Yeah, but again, like, they have to have 2 blue mana. And I still think, um, Stubborn Denial is probably better. Stubby D. The Stubby D. Oh, Ashiok, alternate art. Alternate art, Ashiok. Let's go. Alternate art Ashiok not going to be that great against Arya Flame, though. Since he has Arya, he's like, I don't give a shit about fucking Ashiok. I mean, he kind of does, because he... I mean, Past in Flames is still good. Yeah, Arya's dope as fuck. That card's really cool. Oh, he's just gonna kill the Ashiok with it. Oh yeah, I forgot you could target Planeswalkers. Yeah, that card's super good. Yeah, this is over. He's like, I'll just kill Ashiok with Arya Flame. And then we'll Gifts Ungiven. And Past in Flames. And win the game. Yeah, Storm got a lot better like over the last like 6 months too. Actually, over the last like what, year and a half, whenever Kaladesh came out, because they got Baral out of Kaladesh, which is amazing. Having 2 Electromancers, like that's just like insane. That made the deck like so much better. And then more recently in Modern Horizons, they got Aria Flame and what's it called? The Artifact Destroyer one with Dredge. Skamaz? No. Shenanigans. Shenanigans. That card's actually really good in the deck because they can Gifts Ungiven for it and still get it back from their graveyard if you choose to put it in their graveyard. So it's really fucking strong for like Grafdigger's Cage. And Dampening Sphere. Very good. Shkamazed. Shkamazed. Ooh, we got the Aria out over here too. Kuato. 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 Oh, Spell Quellered. Get wrecked. Oh, 2-0'd by Bant Snowblade. Let's go. Oh, now we gotta watch this fucking matchup. Fuck. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Alright, he's doing the Emery bring back the fucking engineered explosives over and over again and just killing the zombie horde each time. I think he's gonna win. Like, what can she do at this point? Like, this deck doesn't have any really other angles to win. Just gonna dirtle. Okay, she got a Titan. She got a Titan. Oh, that Titan got alkified. And the zombies got killed again. Lots of engineering of explosives. Emery just keeps bringing them back. Jesus, this game's taking so long. The Great Hengi. The Great Hengi. Yeah, he won. Like, it only took him like 30 fucking minutes to win. Jesus. Alright, we got the finals, baby. Let's go. Finally, the finals. And we got, what? Urza, Titan, Titan. Snowblade, Titan, Urza. Okay, so at least there's only 2 Urza decks in the finals. They better not fucking watch any of the goddamn Urza games. So they choose Titan versus Titan. Okay. I kind of rather watch the Bant Snowblade deck, to be honest. The Bant Snowblade's pretty sweet. I kind of want to make that deck. I think it'll be good when Oko gets banned. Actually, I kind of want to make my friend made a Flash. I helped him make a Flash version. That was pretty sweet. All right, here we go. Titan v Titan. Will Amulet Titan win, or will the newfangled Soul Tie Titan win? Zombie Titan. Alright, this says semifinals, but this is the finals. Yeah, this is the finals. Azusa. Azusa. Oh, he's playing Explorer. They probably only play like one Explorer. Because they're playing Azusa. 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 Does he have the Titan? I think I saw a Summoner's Pact. He's going to durdle around for another 5 minutes, though, before he actually pulls the trigger on playing anything. Oh shit. We got zombies. We got prime time. We got Titan. New Pact Negation. I guess he couldn't have played that. I was gonna say that would have been cool like a turn ago. Can't see what else is in his hand. I think he's got land, Sakura Tribe Scout, and Pact of Negation. So I think he blocks all the zombies here, unless the Titan hit him. It's going to be interesting to see who can produce more zombies. Alright, he's got a bounce land in hand, so he's going to bounce the Teleria West, go get another Summoner's Pack, so he's going to be able to get... Yeah, I think the normal Titan deck is going to win here because it chains Titans. Oh, he team blocked with zombies. Okay, yeah, that's better. Is it? He's got a lot of fucking zombies still. I don't know if that was better block. Maybe it just didn't matter. Although he just drew Oko. He could have Oko-fied the Titan. Yeah, he can get 8 zombies here. Maybe 12 if he has a land in hand. Oh, he's got the Elvish Reclaimer. Or Elvish fucking something or other that gets a land into play. I don't think it's Reclaimer, it's like Restorationist? Some bullshit. Some bullshit. Oko. You might counter this. Yeah, he can bounce Tulare West, play bounce land, get 2 zombies, bounce Tulare West, transmute it, go get another Titan, play Titan, play 2 more lands, get 4 more zombies. So that's 6 zombies. Use Tribe Scout, play another land, 2 more zombies, that's 8 zombies. Okay, he just grabbed the Titan. If he had a amulet out here, he definitely would have won. I think he's still gonna win, but he would have won sooner. Do these decks even play Sunholm anymore? Because 8/8 double strike would be very, very good. Or 8/6 double strike, trample. against a horde of zombies. That's some zombie blending power right there. Oh, so you think Amulet Titan's still running it? Okay, he has to pay 9 mana here. Yeah, see, the Sultai Titan deck runs out of gas, but the Amulet Titan can just keep playing Titans until it's playing all 4. He's not getting Sunhome. Okay, yeah, I did finally. Wait, no, that's Slayer's Stronghold. Alright, there's Sunholm. Yeah, this game's over. There's like nothing this dude can do. I don't know why he's not scooping at this point. Alright, sideboard. God, this is the tournament of no one fucking scooping, dude. Like, seriously. You had actual 0% chance to win at that point. Alright, so... Is Mystical's Dispute actually good here? They both don't really play any blue cards except for, like, he plays Oko and then, like, Amulet Titan plays, like, Pact of Negation. So I think, like... Tireless Tracker? I think Tireless Tracker is probably good against Sultai Titan. I think he's going to bring in 2 Tireless Trackers. Engineered Explosives, of course, is good. He's probably going to bring in the second Field of the Dead. Tectonic Edge to kill one of the Field of the Dead, so he'll probably bring that in. Ramanov Excavator, is that... What the hell does that come in against? Does that come in against, like... Landish? That actually might come in here, because he knows he's got Assassin's Trophies and shit. So yeah, he might bring in Ramanov Excavator too. And then Sultai Titan's going to bring in, what, 4 Assassin's Trophies. 2 Ashiok. 2 Tireless Trackers. That's probably it. I don't think Mystical Disputes are going to come in on either side. Maybe they are. Maybe he just brings them in for just like them being 3 mana counter magic. To counter Titans. I mean, they both have Cavernous Souls. I don't know. It's kind of one of those hard decisions. I don't know in test if it's actually worthwhile. Because, like, bringing in counter magic against, like, Bant Eldrazi with 3 Caverns is not ideal. I don't do it if I'm playing against the same thing. Oh, the Gemstone Mine. I remember when Gemstone Mine came out. A cool card. Yep, Tireless Tracker. Wait, why didn't he play Amulet last turn? Oh, maybe he does have Mystical Disputes. He must have kept his mana open for Mystical Dispute. Thinking he's going to play on Oko. Yeah, it's got to be it. Why wouldn't you play Amulet? Oh, there's Oko. The Sam Black clue is pretty legit. I like that one too. It's cool that there's still one card that like uses the clue like Yeah, the time on Simfic ones, it's alright. Well, I'm not particularly fond of the picture. I'm glad that, like, the clue mechanic actually, like, sees play in, like, an Eternal format. Only through Tireless Tracker, but, you know, hey. Yeah, Energy Mechanic didn't really survive. It was too powerful in Standard. Like, a lot of the cards, they banned so many cards in that fucking block. Ban fucking Spin to Win. They banned Spin to Win in Pioneer too, didn't they? Didn't that card get banned? The 6 energy, put out, look at the top 8 cards, put a permanent into play. Or cast a permanent. Maybe it is. I don't know. Etherworks Marvel, yeah. Yeah, it's probably too slow. They banned the Felidar Guardian. Dude, I pulled Tireless Tracker at the pre-release. Dude, that card won me some games. I'm pretty sure I went undefeated. Or like 401. I probably drew in the finals. That card was amazing. Oh, he's got Titan mana. It's a double untap. Nope, no Titan, just Azusa. Azusa. Yeah, he does have Mystical Dispute in hand. Arcbound Ravager was not in the set with Tireless Tracker. What are you talking about? Nor was Walking Ballista. Are you talking about... You're just talking about other random pre-releases that you got cards in? Arcbound Ravager is Modern Masters. Oh, you got it as a masterpiece? Nice. It's quality. Although that's a terrible card in limited. But I think value trumps all there. Ashiok. Feels bad. Oh, he's just scooping him up. He's not even gonna counter it. Dude, Tireless Tracker getting it fucking done, dude. Getting the job done. Alright, it's all down to this last game. Dude, I wanted to see that Bant Snowblade kick the shit out of Urza. 2-0. Alright, Sakura Tribe Scout into Field of the Dead. Into Gemstone Mine. Well, there's only like one Snowblade player. He's like, Harlan was like the only one. There might have been like one other. We got to watch like one match. Crumble to dust. Yeah, that's a good one. Too bad like no decks can play that card. You wish they changed it back to old trios? Well, they still have team trios. It's just not. This is just not a. This is a modern team modern. Yeah, I know. Fuck Oko for sure. I think they still have the team trios. They still do it in Magic Fest too, I believe. They're just not very common. That's Team Unified Modern. It's called Team Unified. It's a different one. There's 3 different kinds. Actually, there's 4. There's Team Unified Legacy. Or I don't know if they've ever done a Team Unified Legacy. I think they have. Maybe like one ever. There's Team Unified Modern, which is you can't share. You can only have 4 copies of any card. There's Team Modern, which is this, and there's no restrictions. It's just 3 modern decks. And then Team Trios is one of each format. And I believe Team Trios you can't use 4 of the same card. I think you can only use 4 of the same card also. Well, it's only SCG that does the unified, right? Like Magic Fest, I think Grand Prix only do Team Trios and team limited. I don't think they've ever done a team legacy or modern. Maybe they have. I just don't recall it happening. Oh, they did it at RPTQs. Alright, well, Sultai got their Titan first. That's doesn't bode well. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about before for sideboard. He has the counter magic in his hand, but he couldn't use it because he's got a Cavernous Soul, so it's like a dead card. It basically did him no good this game, and it did him no good last game either. So I'm not behind the counter magic boarding it in. I don't think it's I think keeping the one Pact of Negation is fine, but boarding in the 3-cost one is, I don't think, worthwhile. Mystic Dispute, I don't think it's worth. It's looking like Sultai is just going to run away with the game. He doesn't even have another land. So even if he did have a Titan in his hand, he can't play it. Well, I mean, the cards he's cutting is part of his combo. And he's already got other cards to board in. He's got like 4 or 5 cards that he's boarding in already. He doesn't need to board in. Mystical Dispute. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for the Amulet Titan player to win at this point. Oh, he finally got to use his Mystical Dispute, which does nothing. He can just pay. Oh, he's not even going to pay for it? Okay. Oh, because he's going to Field of Ruin him. Or he's going to hold up Field. I guess he could Field of Ruin himself. Yeah, this is over. So pissed. He's so dejected. He's just like, why did I board in Mystical Dispute? When he played an uncounterable Titan. Feels bad, man. Oh, look, it's the winners. Blah, la, la. A little blang. Show me your blang. Show me your blang. At least they weren't playing a million Oko decks, just one Oko deck. Sultai Titan and Snowblade. That's cool. I'm fine with that. At least it wasn't a trip Oko bullshit. But yeah, that concludes our day number 2 and top 4 of the Star City Games Team Modern Open Columbus. This video is going to go up on my YouTube channel, or you can watch it in HD. You can watch it on my Twitch channel. My YouTube is lock_daddy. You can watch it on my Twitch, which is lock_daddy. And follow me on Twitter at lock_daddy1 for updates on streaming and whatever else is going on. And we'll catch you later.